اوكي ان شاء الله. طيب، بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه. All praise and thanks are due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Peace and blessings of Allah be upon our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that each and every one of you, my dear brothers and sisters, are doing well. And Eid Mubarak to each and every one of you, to your family members and your loved ones. And I hope and pray that you are enjoying, inshallah ta'ala, your very unique and perhaps I should say very unusual Eid. First and foremost, I'd like to extend my apologies for postponing the special edition of Kahoot quiz competition one day. But alhamdulillah, here we are today, inshallah ta'ala, and I hope and pray that we will be, inshallah ta'ala, having a good time and also a furious competition. As we are waiting, inshallah ta'ala, for more people to join, I would like to just go over the rules. Number one, please keep in mind that you should enter with your first and last name on your Kahoot app or on kahoot.it. And the PIN number that you should enter with is 5511527. I repeat, 5511527. This is the PIN number for today's game, inshallah ta'ala. The other thing is, please keep in mind, inshallah ta'ala, that today the prizes are going to be very different, and so is the competition itself. Okay, so how are the prizes different? The first place winner today, the award is $70. That's 70. $70 for the first place winner, $50 for the second place winner, and $30 for the third place winner, and $20 for each one of the fourth and fifth place winner. And there's a reason why the awards are so high. Number one, because it's Eid. So the idea has to be something special. And number two, because we will be having 21 questions today. So it's going to be a special edition and a longer one. So that's another reason. And also, before we start, I'd like to also bring everybody's attention to that we have upgraded our Kahoot account. So there will be some different types of questions. I'll give an example. There will be, aside from the regular multiple choice and the true and false questions that we had. If you remember, we said that the multiple choice questions normally has one correct answer. So today, another type of question that you'll have is that there will be maybe a question or two that will have more than one correct choice, and you have to pick all of them. So when the question comes, you will see that all the answers will have a circle, and you need to click on those circles to pick them. And then as soon as all the answers are picked, then you press submit, and then you that will be your answer. And then also we will have another type of question. There will be two of them, I believe, and that is the puzzle questions. And what I mean by puzzle is that you will have certain events or certain, let's say, for example, names that you need to put them in order. The question will explain whether how to put them in order. So what you need to do is that you drag the answers in order. So let's say, for example, the green answer, or the green choice out of the four choices that you have, the green choice, for example, is the first choice, or the first in order according to your thought or to your understanding. You drag that first and you put it in the first place, the first empty place that you have. And then let's say the red one is the next one. You drag the red one to the next spot. And then the blue one is next, for example. You drag that one until all the answers are dragged in an order. And then after that, you submit your answer. So this is another type of question. And there will be also one other question. There's only one of them that's called open-ended question. That means after you see the question, you will have to type the answer. A screen will pop up in your Kahoot app or your Kahoot.it, and it will tell you to type the answer. That means that you have to type it in English, not in Arabic. We have taken into consideration the different spellings of the correct answers. So any spelling that you will enter, as long as, of course, it sounds like it. For example, let's say, as an example, for example, if the answer, for example, is Ahmed, the possible spellings are AHMAD or AHMED. These are the two possible spellings for Ahmed in English. So if you put, for example, HAMAD, that's Hamad, that's not Ahmed. The answer will be wrong. So there will be one question only that is open-ended question, and that will be in which you will be required to enter the answer or type in the answer on your keyboard, that on the device that you're using, whatever that may be. Okay, inshallah ta'ala. And please also keep in mind that if you're not able to join us on Zoom, the questions are being broadcasted on our Facebook page, and also on our YouTube channel, Muslim Association of Hamilton YouTube channel and Facebook page, as well as the website of the Muslim Association of Hamilton, that is hamiltonmosque.com. Okay, I see that we have 132 names signed in so far. So let's, inshallah ta'ala, start. And remember, 21 questions today. You have to answer each question. And just giving you the heads up, the first question, there is no wrong answer. So however you feel, you pick the answer according to how you feel. That's the first question. I'm just giving you the heads up, so you don't have to pick an answer that you do not agree with it. It's just about how you feel. That's the first question. I'm just letting you know, inshallah ta'ala. So there is no wrong answer in the first question only. All the answers are correct. So you need to pick whatever answer is basically matching how you are feeling just before we start this special edition of the day of Eid Kahoot competition, inshallah ta'ala. Again, just reminding everyone, today's pin number is 5511527. The prizes are $70 first place winner, $50 second place winner, $30 third place winner, and then we will also have, inshallah ta'ala, $20 prize for the fourth and fifth place winners, inshallah ta'ala. And just before we start, I remember something else, inshallah ta'ala, for all of those winners during the daily Ramadan competition, as well as the winners today, you will all be receiving your gift cards, inshallah ta'ala, at once tonight and tomorrow morning. So that will be, inshallah, more like an Eid gift for you. I know many of you have been waiting for long, but inshallah ta'ala, you will be receiving it, inshallah, as an Eid gift for yourself. And the winners today, please make sure to send an email to imam@hamiltonmosque.com. That is again imam@hamiltonmosque.com, with your first and last name, and reminding everyone whoever has entered without their first and last name, if you're entering just with the first name and you are from the top 5, you will be disqualified. Or a nickname, like I see, for example, Taz Mod, TASMOD. I think that's a nickname. So you gotta make sure that you enter with your first and last name complete. Otherwise, you will be disqualified. So this is your chance to exit and re-enter, inshallah ta'ala. Okay, wishing everybody the best of luck with the 21 questions. And we are, inshallah ta'ala, ready to start. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Okay. Our first question of the day. My specials Eid al-Fitr edition of the Kahoot competition. Okay, first question. Are you ready? That's our first question. And the choices are confidently ready, hesitantly ready, not ready, I'm nervous. Time is over. And like I said, all the answers are right for this. This was just a warm-up. So it feels that the majority are confidently ready. And we have 25 people who are nervous, and some, about 35 people, are hesitantly ready, and 9 actually are not ready. Okay, let's see our standing. Of course, Maya Abaza, Hamza Smadi, Yunus Mirza, Kammar Abaza, and Jannah M. Okay. Okay, let's see. Please remember, the faster you submit your answer, the higher is your score. In case I have forgotten to mention that, inshallah. Okay, our next question. So this is the real first question of the day. Question number 2. In the year 1441 after Hijrah, on which date did Muslims celebrate Eid al-Fitr? Sha'ban first, Shawwal first, Dhul Hijjah first, Muharram first. Again, the question is, in the year 1441 after Hijrah, on which date did Muslims celebrate Eid al-Fitr? Sha'ban first, Shawwal first, Dhul Hijjah first, or Muharram first? 5 seconds to go. The correct answer, which has been chosen by the majority, is Shawwal first. By the way, Shawwal is the month after Ramadan. So the first day of Shawwal is Eid al-Fitr always. And as I can see, some people actually chose Sha'ban first. Sha'ban is before Ramadan, so you can't celebrate Eid before Ramadan. And Dhul Hijjah is for Eid al-Adha. And actually Eid al-Adha is on the 10th. And Muharram is the beginning of the year. There's no Eid in there. Okay. We move on to our next question, inshallah ta'ala, or let's look at the standing. Already we see some change. Kammar Abaza is on top still, I believe. Haziq Khan, Afaf, Ali, Haider Khan, and Yunus Mirza. Okay, our next question, question 3. Which type of the following foods has the highest level of calcium? meat, fruits, dairy products, vegetables. So amongst these four types of food, which type has the highest level of calcium? Meat, fruits, dairy products, or vegetables? One second, and time is over. Very good. The majority has chosen the correct answer. Dairy products such as milk, yogurt, cheese. Okay, let's see if there's any changes in the standing. Yes, there is, definitely. Jannah M, again, I'm just letting these players, and Jannah M and Munib, they have no last name. So if you happen to be from the top 5, unfortunately, the rule is that you will be disqualified. Kammar Abaza, Haziq Khan, and Haider Khan. Yusra Mushtaq is asked climber 44 places. Our next question. This is a puzzle one, so you have to put the following prophets in order, starting from the oldest to the most recent. You need to slide the answers that are available in front of you. The red is Ibrahim alayhi salam, Yusuf alayhi salam, Isa alayhi salam, and Musa alayhi salam. Put them in order. Slide them in the order that you think it's correct. Who came first, and then the next one, and then the next one, and then the next one. The most recent one should be the last one. I can see that some people fell behind and they could not submit their answer. You got to be fast. So it seems that many were not able to get it right. So this is the correct order: Ibrahim alayhi salam, and then Yusuf alayhi salam, then Musa, and then the most recent amongst these prophets is Isa alayhi salam. As a matter of fact, Isa alayhi salam was the one immediately before the final prophet, before Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Okay, let's see. Big change. Hamza Smadi is on top, and then Samim, then Ahmad Smadi, then Ibrahim Beg, then Hira Irfan, and Maryam Yahya is the highest climber with 57 places. Question number 5. This program or application is used to manage emails. What is it? Microsoft Word, Microsoft Outlook, Microsoft PowerPoint, or Acrobat Reader? Again, the question is, this program or application is used to manage emails. Is it Microsoft Word, Microsoft Outlook, Microsoft PowerPoint, or Acrobat Reader? 3 seconds to go. Okay, mashallah, it seems that the majority got it right, and that is Outlook. And remember, one of the ways to get to the right answer is to eliminate your wrong answers. You know, there are some answers that are definitely not right, so get rid of them, and then you make your choice after that. Okay. There are some changes. Jannah moved to the 3rd, and Munib moved to the 5th places, and we're still quite early in the competition. Next question, question number 6. True or false? The sum of the angles of any square is 180 degrees. Is that true or false? If you add up all the 4 angles of the square, that will give you 180 degrees. Is that correct or not? Is it true or false? The sum of the angles of the square is 180 degrees. True or false? It's false. It is false because the sum of the 4 angles of square or the rectangle is 360, not 180. Some change. Some people got caught with this question. Ibrahim Beg moved to the 2nd place, and Hamza Smad is still holding on his place. Haris Ayub, Munib, and then Jannah M. Okay, our next question. Be ready. My people said, we won't believe you until we see Allah. And I asked them to allow me to see him. Who am I? Prophet Muhammad, Prophet Saleh, Prophet Ibrahim, or Prophet Musa? My people said, we won't believe you until we see Allah. And I asked them to allow me to see him. Who am I? Prophet Muhammad, Prophet Saleh, Prophet Ibrahim, or Prophet Musa alayhi salam? Correct answer is Prophet Musa alayhi salam. And that is what has been chosen by the majority of people. In fact, Bani Israel, they asked Musa alayhi salam and they said, لَن نُؤْمِنَ لَكَ حَتَّى نَرَى اللَّهَ جَهْرًا, that we shall not believe in you until we see Allah plainly, meaning with our naked eyes. And subhanAllah, they were punished for that. They were destroyed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. فَأَخَذَتْهُمُ الصَّاعِقَةُ, the lightning have struck all of them. وَهُمْ يَنْظُرُونَ, while they were looking to the skies. And then when Musa alayhi salam came to talk, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, فَلَمَّا جَاءَ مُوسَى لِمِيقَاتِنَا وَكَلَّمَهُ رَبُّهُ قَالَ رَبِّ أَرِنِي أَنْظُرْ إِلَيْكَ. He told Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, oh my Lord, allow me or let me look at you, meaning see you. قال لن تراني ولكن انظر إلى الجبل فإن استقر مكانه فسوف تراني فلما تجلى الجبل ربه للجبل جعله دكا. So in a nutshell, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told him that you shall not see me. However, look at the mountain next to you, and if it remains in its place, you shall be able to see me. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala slightly revealed himself to the mountain turned into ashes. And that is when Musa lost his conscience. Okay, not much change. Mr. Eid Mubarak, I don't know who that is, moved to the 4th place, and Jannah M moved to the 4th place. Okay, next question, question 8. I am the representative of the Queen in Canada at the federal level. Who am I? The Prime Minister, the Governor General, the Royal Mounted Police, the Lieutenant Governor. Again, the question is, who is the representative of the Queen in Canada at the federal level? The Prime Minister, the Governor General, the Royal Mounted Police, the Lieutenant Governor. Very good. The majority has chosen the correct answer, the Governor General. Those who chose the Lieutenant Governor, that is at the provincial level. And the Prime Minister is not the representative. He is the head of the governor or the government, but he is definitely not the representative. Just trying to move this away so we can see the numbers here. Okay, so, and it's not the Royal Mounted Police. I know it's tricky, it's tempting. We see some changes. Hira Irfan moved to the 5th, and Eid Mubarak. So far, Hamza, Samad, Ibrahim, and Haris Ayub, they're holding tightly to their positions. We move on to the next question, inshallah. Quiz. If you fill a glass to the brim with the ice water and the ice melts, what will happen? What will happen? The level of the water will remain unchanged. The water level will drop slightly. The glass will overflow. I will never find out because I will just drink the water and walk away. Again, the question is, if you fill a glass to the brim, meaning to the edge, with ice water, the ice melts, what will happen? A lot of people got caught here. The water level will drop, actually to the surprise of so many. Because water, subhanAllah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made it as such that when it's liquid, actually, in contrary to the other subhanAllah substances, the cells of the water, the molecules of the water, in fact, they become closer. So in other words, the density of the water is less, and that will make the water level lower rather than higher. Okay. Subhanallah, big change. Mr. Munib is on top. No last name. Navira Bati, and then Javariya Bati, Ayan Raja, and Hamza Smadi lost his first place for the first time, and he dropped to the 5th spot. We move on to the next question now. Question number 10. What is used to indicate the ranks of judo players? Colored belts, stars on the right arm, crown on the left shoulder, colored shoes. What is used to indicate the rank of the judo or karate players? Colored belts, stars on the right arm, crowns on the left shoulder, or colored shoes. What is the correct answer? Correct answer is colored belts. That is the correct answer. So as you move on, as far as I know, it starts with the white belt and then it keeps going up and the color changes. The black belt is the highest level. Okay. Just a little bit of change. Mariam Yahya just moved to the 4th place, and Hamza lost his 5th place. Like I said, it's way too early to determine anything. Things can change even at one question, as you all know. Okay, our next question is true or false? You can fit all the planets between the Earth and its moon. Is that true or false? You can fit all the planets that we know between the Earth and its moon. Is there enough space to do that? Is that true or false? I'm afraid many will get caught in this. Yes, as I expected. Many people got caught. The correct answer is true. And only 58 people got it right. Only 58 people got the answer right. Subhanallah, the space between the Earth and the moon is enough to fit all the planets. And that's, subhanAllah, very amazing. Something that probably none of us can think about. Okay. Hamza Smad is back, and Ibrahim Beg moved to the 5th place. And on top, we don't see changes as of yet. Okay, our next question. Question number 12. What is the percentage of chicken meat found in chicken McNuggets? 100%, 25%, 55%, 75%. So the chicken McNuggets that are sold in McDonald's, what is the percentage of actual real chicken meat in them? Is it 100%, 25%, 45%, or 75%? Wow. Correct answer is 75%, and only, subhanAllah, I believe 68 people only got the right answer. And no way it's 100%. McDonald's 100%. That's kind of far from reality. So the actual chicken meat that is there is 45. So 55% of the chicken McNuggets that you actually eat is not real chicken. There's the spices and the chicken breading, and then also chicken skin and bones. So real chicken is actually only 45%. Okay, let's see the standing now. Munib still holding up. And Taslima Mudhi moved to the 5th place, and Sarah Hassini is the highest climber, 27 places. Next question, 13. Multi-select. So there's more than one correct answer. You have to choose them all. If iron becomes iron oxide, three things are required. What are they? Iron, water, oxygen, or carbon. So what three things are required for iron to become iron oxide, which is pretty much rust? Yes, the three elements that are needed are iron, water, and oxygen. So if there's moisture available with oxygen, the iron will get rusty, and that's the orangish, reddish thing that you will see, subhanallah, on top, covering the bottom of the many cars and vehicles. And that's because of the moisture and the oxygen that's available. And of course, salt sometimes makes it worse as well. So carbon is not needed for that. Munib lost his spot. Navir Abati now is on top, and Javaria Abati is moved to the second place. Hamza Smadi holding fourth, and Ibrahim Beg moved back to the fifth place. Our next question. Puzzle. Put these events in a chronological order from the earliest to the latest. So what happened first? Be fast. You have 60 seconds now. First migration to Abyssinia. Salah became mandatory. Battle of Khandaq, or the ditch. Fasting became mandatory. So drag the event that happened earliest, and then the next one, and then the next one, and then the latest one should be the last one that you drag. And if you make a mistake before you submit your answer, you can actually change it. You can drag it back, just so you know. 15 seconds to go. One second, time is over. So the correct order is the first migration to Abyssinia, Al-Hijr al-Ula al-Habasha, and then Salah became mandatory, then fasting. Salah became mandatory in the 10th year of the Prophet of the Prophet ﷺ, before Hijrah, about 3 years before the Hijrah. Then fasting became mandatory in the second year after the migration to Medina. And then the Battle of Khandaq took place in the 5th year after the migration to Medina. So that's the correct order. Okay. Hamza lost his spot, and Ibrahim Beg moved to the 4th, and Jannah M back to the 5th. Okay, our next question. 15. 5 interlocking rings in the logo of which international event? 5 interlocking rings is the logo of the which international event? FIFA World Cup, Miss World, Curling World Cup, Olympic Games. What international event has 5 interlocking rings or circles? The FIFA World Cup, Miss World, Curling World Cup, or Olympic Games? Correct answer is Olympic Games. And that is what the majority chose. Very good. No changes. Nabir Abati is still holding on top, and Jabri Abati. So pretty much we don't have any changes, and Mr. Munib is holding the 3rd spot, followed by Ibrahim Beg and Jannah M. Question number 16. Glucagon is the hormone involved in controlling the blood sugar levels. It's produced by the alpha cells in what organ? So glucagon is produced by what organ? Liver, kidney, pancreas, or appendix? It controls the blood sugar level, and it's produced by which organ? Liver, kidney, pancreas, or appendix? Correct answer is pancreas, and that is what has been chosen by majority. Very good. Aisha Mirza now moved up to the 4th place, and Ibrahim Bek is holding its spot, so no changes on the top 3. Next question, true or false? The hardest known mineral on Earth is diamond. Is that true or false? The hardest known mineral on Earth is diamond. Is that true or false? The correct answer is true. Diamond is actually harder than any other known mineral. When I say known mineral, because you never know. There could be a lot of things that we don't know. Not could be, there are. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran, وَمَا أُوتِيتُم مِّنَ الْعِلْمِ إِلَّا قَلِيلًا. You're not given from knowledge except very little. Okay. Aha. Munib moved to 2nd place and Aisha Mirza 3rd. So Aisha Mirza is making her way up very gradually and slowly. Like I said, we have a lot of questions that things can change. And Javariya Bati lost her spot, and she dropped to the 4th. And Ibrahim Beg is holding to the 5th place. So far, the top winner is Navira Bati. Question number 18. The value of the small ice cream cone with the blue ice cream is what? Let me move this. Allah. Is it 2, 8, 6, or 4? So as you can see, small ice cream cone. The correct answer is 4. The correct answer is 4. Javariya Bati claimed back the 3rd spot. Malik Smadi came from the back to the 5th place, and Aisha Mirza dropped to the 4th. And Nabira Bati is holding to the top still. Okay, question number 19. How many provinces and territories does Canada have? 11 provinces and 2 territories, 9 provinces and 3 territories, 10 provinces and 3 territories, 10 provinces and 2 territories. How many provinces and territories does Canada have? 11 provinces and 2 territories, 9 provinces and 3 territories, 10 provinces and 3 territories, 10 provinces and 2 territories. Canadian geography. Correct answer is 10 provinces and 3 territories. No changes on top. Everybody's holding tight. Next question. Question number 20. One more question to go after it. It was decided wherever Prophet ﷺ's camel stops, he will be hosted by the nearest house. Who was the owner of that house? Abu Ayyub al-Ansari, Abdurrahman ibn Auf, Ubay ibn Ka'b, Abu Salama al-Ansari. Again, when the camel of the Prophet ﷺ arrived to Medina, it was decided that wherever it stops by itself, the closest household will be hosting him. Who had that honor of hosting the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ? Was it Abu Ayyub al-Ansari, Abdurrahman ibn Auf, Ubay ibn Ka'b, or Abu Salama al-Ansari? The correct answer is Abu Salama al-Ansari. Abu Salama al-Ansari is the correct answer. Sorry, Abu Ayyub al-Ansari. Abu Ayyub al-Ansari is the correct answer. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be pleased with him. Him and his wife had the honor of having the Prophet ﷺ in their house, of course, until the masjid of the Prophet ﷺ and the rooms or the house of the Prophet ﷺ was built. The Batis now are holding very tightly to the top two positions. And remember, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. And Malik Smadi, mashallah, moved to the 4th spot, and Aisha Mirza dropped to the 5th, or she's holding to the 5th spot. So this is the next question, I believe, is our last question, and it is an open-end question. In other words, you need to type in the answer and then you press submit. And remember, the spelling, all the possible spellings have been taken into consideration, but you gotta make sure that you enter your answer in English, not in Arabic. Okay, question. This prophet is known as the father of the prophets, Abu al-Anbiya. Type your answer. Who is the prophet that is known as the father of the prophets, Abu al-Anbiya? Type in and submit your answer. Five seconds. Time is over. All these are the correct, or that's the correct answer, is Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam. Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam, and whichever way of, that you have spelled it, that's fine. Ibrahim alayhi salam is the correct answer. Okay, let's see our final standing. Third place winner today is Mr. Munib. Unfortunately, you're disqualified because there's no last name. First place winner, Nabira Bati, and second place winner is Jabriya Bati. Subhanallah. Let's go to the main screen. And see the top positions. Congratulations to the top winners. So Nabria Bati, Javriya Bati, and then Malik Smadi. He will be the third because Munib is disqualified. There's no last name, unfortunately. That's the rule. And I mentioned it repeatedly in the beginning. And then Aisha Mirza, and we will see who is the 6th place winner. He or she will be moved to the 5th place. So I will go and see, inshallah ta'ala, the let's stop sharing the screen, and then inshallah ta'ala we will figure out who is the 5th place winner based on the criteria that we have, inshallah ta'ala. Congratulations to the winners once again, inshallah ta'ala. So the 5th place winner will be determined in a second, inshallah ta'ala, just so that the audience knows. And mashallah, it seems that we had 207 players actually participating today. Nonetheless, of course, it doesn't mean that all of them answered all the questions or answered all the questions actually. So the unfortunately, the 6th place winner also is disqualified because there is no complete last name. So Hamza Smadi, who's the 7th place winner, will be moved up to win the 5th place. Hamza Smadi, because we have 2 disqualified names. Munib is disqualified because there is no last name, and then Jannah M is also disqualified because that's not a complete last name. So the 7th place winner, who is Hamza Smadi, he will be the 5th place winner based on the criteria that we have. So I repeat, the top place winner is Navira Bati. She scored 24,477. Javriya Bati, she scored 24,017. And then Munib, Mr. Munib is disqualified because there is no last name. The 3rd place winner is Malik Smadi, 23,675. Fourth place winner is Aisha Mirza, 22,093. And Jannah M is disqualified. And fifth place winner, according to criteria that we have of the first and last name, is Hamza Smadi, scored 20,981. And subhanAllah, this is the first time we see that no one got all the answers perfectly correct. So the top two winners, they got 19 correct out of 21. 19 out of 21. In fact, that will be 18 out of 20 because of the first question was something for everybody. So it was difficult, definitely, but alhamdulillah, everybody had a good time. Congratulations to the winners again, and please, reminder to the winners of today, please send an email with your first and last name and the position that you have claimed to the email address imam@hamiltonmosque.com. And kindly remember, I have another good news to share with everybody. Inshallah ta'ala, after we are over with Eid, we will inshallah ta'ala continue with the Kahoot competition on a weekly basis. We will inform everybody of the day or the day that we will choose every week, and how it will go inshallah ta'ala, and the timing inshallah ta'ala. We will let you all know inshallah ta'ala. And that's because there has been a great interest and a great overwhelming response. So therefore we will continue with this inshallah ta'ala on a weekly basis inshallah ta'ala. As for the awards, we will need sponsors to sponsor the awards inshallah ta'ala on a weekly basis. May Allah reward you all. Happy Eid to everyone. May Allah accept your praise and your fast, and bless you and bless your family members, your loved ones. Jazakumullah khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.